Girl, you know Zoe said.
Hold on, Zoey said what?
That's what Zoe said.
Oh, that's what Zoe
That's
said?
what
Girl, you
Zoe
know
said.
Zoe said.
That's what Zoe said.
Hello, welcome to my podcast, Zoey Saysz. This is my first episode. I'm a little nervous. You know, I'm used to talking to the camera and acting and stuff like that, but podcast is a little different. So I'm going to be talking about a few topics. Mostly I'm just going to be ranting and giving my opinion on things because I do that anyway to my friends. Not really on social media like that, but we're going to see. But before we get started, did you buy my book? Did you buy my book? Okay, and I just want to be clear, these are the same exact books. They just look different. You know how kind of like you reinvent yourself? There's nothing wrong with reinventing your book cover or your album cover or whatever it may be. So it's available on Amazon and it's also available on my website, which I will link in the description. But let's get started. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm good at this, y'all. I don't know. You know, I can talk, but you know, let's see. Sorry. I love banana chips. Okay. So some of the topics we're gonna be talking about today are 1, 9 to 5 versus entrepreneurship. 2, drill rap. And are they easy targets for the NYPD and stuff like that? I'm talking about specifically Bronx drill and New York drill. Let's just go ahead and start with the 9 to 5 versus entrepreneurship, because I hate when I go on social media and all I see is quit your job. Oh, you need 18 streams of income. And it's just like, really? Because my rent has to be paid. So if I quit, are you gonna pay my rent, multiple streams of in-course and at 757? You're not. So I just feel like it's very misleading and it's actually irresponsible of these pages to be out here telling people to quit their jobs. And you're an idiot if you follow them, you know, but not following the page, but just following someone blindly from the internet. You know, because there are a lot of ways that you can make money, but there's nothing wrong with having a job. I have a job. A lot of my friends have jobs. I don't know why for some people, for some reason, people think that I don't have a job. I don't know what you guys think I do every day. Yes, I have a web series and I have a book out, but oh God, that's not my only source of income. Imagine if I deliver my book money the way I'll be acting, okay, I might have my rent paid 1 month only. So saying that to say, there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5 and being an entrepreneur. You can do both. Now, if you are sufficient enough after, building your clientele and kind of building your brand and stuff like that to go ahead and transition out of working into working for yourself, then by all means, do that. But don't just jump out the window and quit your job and then ask me oh, Zoe, you think I can? No, because you can't. Because you can't borrow some money from me, because I have my own things to do and I want to go to London and I want to do a whole bunch of other things that I should have been doing. So yeah, circling back, don't just be out here following these Instagram pages, because a lot of people, for instance, right, I just started a podcast. Who am I? What credentials do I have to be telling you how to live your life? Now, if you want to follow me, sorry, my hair is in my mouth. If you want to, follow me and listen to things that I say, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you have to know the source. You have to know a little bit of background before you can just take someone's information. You know me, I don't just listen to anything that people say. You just can't. But you never know with social media, because anybody could be anybody on there. And that's what I think is very scary about the internet, TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, because anyone can say anything and be anyone, and that is not cool. I do not like that at all. It's very creepy. But so that's that. Also, I will be doing a video on good paying jobs in New York City, multiple streams of income and maintaining. I was gonna do a little series called Trapping Out the Office, and I was gonna show how I basically run my business and still go to work, and I'm at work doing the things that I need to do. But that's gonna be at a later time. But I really want to get into this topic about Bronx drill, because I know a lot of the drill rappers, so I can't wait to touch on this topic. I'm sorry I didn't eat today. I went to the gym yesterday. My cousin, I went to see my grandma right after work, because I get off work at 4:30. But my cousin went to see my grandma, and we went to the gym. We didn't leave the gym until 10:15. And I came back here, and I slept all day. Then I went to the supermarket, and it was crowded. It was packed. It was packed. And I said, oh my God, what is going on? So, that's my first topic of New York drill and Bronx drill, because there's a lot of different topics. I'm just gonna rant. I am so happy that the Bronx is not trying to be A Boogie anymore. And I love A Boogie. You know I love me some A Boogie. But I just feel like not everyone can sing or harmonize. And for a little while, you know, people keep saying, oh, New York lost its sound or New York lost its way, blah, blah, blah. And that might be true. You know, maybe New York did kind of lose our way. But like I just said with my book and a lot of other things, you can reinvent yourself, and everyone should be able to evolve. And I feel like a lot of people keep saying, oh, drill rappers, they keep stealing it from Chicago, New York drill, da 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 da. And it's like, yeah, okay, but so what? So what? It's here now. What are we gonna do with it? I particularly love Bronx drill when they take the sample. You know, I can't really dance. I could try, but not great. I really never could dance. But I don't have a problem with it. The only problem I do have with Bronx drill is the fact that people are literally dying, like literally killing each other. Like, you guys are murderers, you know that, right? Like my cousin was asking me like, oh, would you date this guy? Would you date? I'm like, he's cute. Oh, would you date him? No, I wouldn't. Oh, why not? Why not? Because he's a murderer. Like, is that normalized now? Is that normal? Like, don't get me wrong, people have to do what they have to do, whatever, but I just feel like this is crazy. I miss the days. I don't know if you guys ever seen this movie. I forgot. It came out when I was like younger. Okay, maybe I wasn't even alive when it came out, but it's called like CB4, and basically it was about rappers pretending to be something that they're not, but they were making all the money. And I don't have a problem with capping your rap, because once you become like a star, like I was telling my artist, once you become like that guy where people are paying attention to you, not only are the fans paying attention to you, but so are the police.
This is too easy. This is too easy. Yeah, you heard them? They said they're in Buckhead in Atlanta. They're idiots. Coronas.
So if you're rapping in your song like, oh yeah, keep it on me, got caught with a chop with another one. Okay, great. So you got caught with a gun, so you now have another one on you. So it will be so much easier for the cops to pick out who to arrest, because they know all of you guys have guns on you. And I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying stop broadcasting that in your songs. I feel like there's so many other things that you guys can talk about. Now, I don't know what y'all can talk about, because I'm not a teenager. I also didn't have a gun when I was a teenager. I never had a gun. I'm a girl. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I just hate that you guys are not thinking like that. Don't think that we're the only people listening to your music. The cops are listening too, and they're not stupid. It's not hard to just type in Google, what is a chop, and Urban Dictionary will say a gun or something like that. I will look that up right now and see if that's factual, but Urban Dictionary usually does have a definition for everything. So you really have to be more careful and more cognizant of the way that you're moving out here, because y'all are moving crazy, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I think that, like I said, I don't have a problem with your rap. I really do like it. I really do enjoy the creativity. Some of you guys are just mumbling, and I really don't know what's being said, and that is lazy, and it's just terrible. But the other people like K-Flock, I like C Blue, like my friend that I have on Instagram, Felix, Feel Like Gats or whatever, he's good. Like, it's a lot of people that actually rap. And I think that people are misconstruing like drill with like I don't know what they're misconstruing with, but they're misconstruing it. Just because you're talking about something, only one thing, just because you're talking about homicides and this and that, doesn't mean that everyone sounds the same, because some of them can't rap, and some of them have good cadence, they have good lyrics, you know, it's a lot of things that are involved in that. But all I'm saying is, guys, just be a little more careful, because you're really moving outrageous, and y'all be like, oh my God, the cops stopped me, wow. Wow? Was that really a wow for you? You're letting everyone know. If you have, let's say you have 5 million views, right? How many of those views do you think are cops? And then it's like you standing in front of your building so they know where you live. You know what I'm saying? And then you say who you have beef with, what you did, when. You're just basically like, hey, here you go, arrest me. Yeah, take it, thanks. And then be shocked and mad when you get arrested. So you really have to think a little more critically and move a little more tactical, you know. But that's just my spiel on Bronx drill. And I really let me just circle back to the beginning where I said, like, there's nothing wrong with New York doing drill music, because I feel like I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that y'all are not, ooh yeah, and trying to harmonize, because y'all cannot sing. Not everybody can sound like A Boogie. I think Little TJ was the last one that kind of, you know, took that, and that's great. But everybody else, I'm loving the drill. I'm loving the creativity. I'm loving the fact that you guys are not trying to sound like one man. You know, I just love that it's not quite boom bap rap, but it's still lyrical and it's still rap and not sing. So I enjoy that. I definitely truly enjoy that. Yeah, so I really don't know what other topic I put on my list because it's on my phone and I'm using my phone to record. So 9 to 5 versus entrepreneurship, Bronx drill rappers, and are they easy targets for the police? The answer is yes. And I really don't know what the other topic is, but yeah, you guys can, always put in the comments or on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever, like what you would like for me to talk about, i.e. rant about, whatever. Also, I made like a little quick clip today where I was just talking about how nobody likes you, nobody cares about you, nobody supports you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, nobody cares about your story. Nobody cares about none of that until you make it. So while you're grinding, while you're trying to figure it out, while you're trying to find your rap style or your writing style or your acting style or your comedy skits, you gotta like you. But that shouldn't stop you, because at the end of the day, all it takes is one person to believe in you and they're going to tell the world, like for instance, like some of the artists that I listen to, a lot of people don't listen to them, but I like them. And every time people come to my house, I have a party or I'm in somebody's car or I'm driving or something, I will play their music. And real fans are going to promote you to death, so don't be discouraged if, your videos don't get a lot of views on TikTok or Instagram or maybe even YouTube. It's just, consistency is key, and maybe you'll never get a lot of views. Not everybody's gonna make it, but you just have to find some sort of purpose in what you do and kind of like happiness. Like for me, like selling, I think I sold 1,000 books or so already, and that's crazy. I have 40-something thousand followers, so I would like for all of them to buy it, but I know that's just not possible. But the thing is that I feel accomplished because I know that 1,000 people, read my book and read the hard work that I put in and the hours that I spent in front of this laptop that sucks right now and I need a new one, but it's still, I found purpose in my passion. You have to find purpose in your passion, because if you're just rapping because you want to be rich, you might never get rich. But if you're rapping because you like to do it and you want to tell people your story and you like performing and stuff like that, you will never get tired of it. You will never be disappointed in yourself or in how other people view your projects and don't share it and don't support you. That will never be the case. So, find a little purpose in your passion. And I will leave you guys with that.
I don't work for free. Like, bitch when I hop in the G-Rod. Don't try to tell me to chill with this shit, but I been staying since knee high. I feel like Victor when I catch a touchdown. After the TD, I roll up a 3-5. I get a stick in my